when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not.
In the only building this franchise has ever known, we're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans. Amy Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Okay, ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check, 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 check. Viking 18.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now. Check, smash, check, hawk 70, hawk 70. Let's go.
Again, this is Johnson. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Really good look.
Slot man motioned over. It's Johnson on second down. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That's a short gain of 1. And the Steelers have a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Man in motion out of the slot.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Hey! Ready.
Milton back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28.
Street. 70, Tampa Wolf.
Play fake. It's Milton. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
This one's caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Panther 11. Let's go.
They'll throw for it. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. And you also know if you don't get it, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now it's Stroud. They connect on the deep shot. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. Connecting on the slant. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
All right. 18.
Again, Stroud. Buying some time right. Right side cut by Higgins. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll have it 3rd and 3.
Look the hot.
Here's Stroud again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down.
18. Why, Tony. 19 Texas. Hey, Uno Mars.
Stroud's going to throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
They'll work against the blitz. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Hits him on the out route. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
There he is on 3rd and short. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
On 1st down, they'll run. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
Shotgun now for Stroud. The throw right side finds Pittman. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
All right.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. Right? I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Out, what's up? 18, what's up?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
From the 14 after that sack, tough 3rd and goal coming up.
Here we go. Bucky. 18. Hey, south. Hey, uno more.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Intercepted in the end zone. Kicked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a...
Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Backed up on their own goal line, Brock. A bit surprising to me that they decided to throw for it there.
Yeah, I think where they were at certainly played a role in that eventual interception. You know, coaches will say, play fast but never in a hurry. That sure felt hurried all the way along, and it led to that turnover.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 10-yard line.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10.
Out, what's that? 18, what's that? Hey, uno. Why, Tony?
Here's Stroud. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Johnson with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, Milton. Complete to DK Metcalf. Gets it to the 15. There it is. touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers get some late points and the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
To the air, Stroud. He rolls to his right. He's got it deep downfield. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Pick up there at 39 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up first and 10 from the 40. Throwing is Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
From the 40, here comes second and 10.
Nike Texas. Here we go. Let's go. Hey,
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Cut by Collins on the slant. And he's taken down at the 30. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Hey, uno more.
Throwing again. It's Stroud. Cut near the goal line. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans earn the chance to tie before halftime.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans tie things up at 14.
Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Hold ready.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10.
Ready.
They give to Johnson to start this drive. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got second and 3 now. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
On the draw, this is Johnson. Here's a design run. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. They're trying something here. They fake the spike. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So after the sack, here comes second and 11.
Let's go now. Cowboys, go.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
First time this game, they've looked to him. And now they're staring at fourth and long. The Steelers set to punt it. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. Headed out right. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. Escapes the pocket. And he'll just throw it away and send us, Brock, into the break. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
First down, Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
All right. What? 18. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. Has it on the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete.
Kate, you could hear the roar of the crowd celebrating the touchdown, but not so fast. Catch looked good. Got to get both feet down as well.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
All right. 18. What's that?
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
What's that? 18. What's that?
throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
A 41-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, that didn't take too long. One series in, it was giving them the second half lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Johnson up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. Alert the hot.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Brought in along the sideline. No gain on the play, but an impressive catch all the same.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Oh, hey.
On play action, here's Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Oh, hey.
Plowing up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Previous run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Tony. Good.
Shotgun now, first round. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game.
Texans 24, Steelers 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Milton. They left him wide open, it's complete. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Fires right away, but incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Milton gonna throw again here, 2nd and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Gain 15 there. And the Steelers have the first down.
From the second.
The Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Play fake, it's Milton. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. They've got a man in motion.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Dropping this underneath. Johnson. They get this down to the 7-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Steelers first down. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Don't see the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and
Throwing now, Milton. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game.
Steelers 21.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
All right. Ready?
Now it's Stroud. Gets it to him on the screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over 1 final quarter. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, 18. Hey, no more. Look the hot.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Collects this at the 35. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Inside give to Johnson. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Stephanie. 19.
Milton. Completed over the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake. Complete right side to Washington. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Going with the screen to Johnson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Again, left side to Johnson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. They're short.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down and a drive a lot of us thought it stalled out. He's going to carry on. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Now a give to Johnson, coming right. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
An offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Defense in the dime now, clinging to that lead.
Dragon 60. Ready?
To throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that is not something this offense could afford, Brock. It's going to bring up fourth and long. This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And they tied it up late in the fourth.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up. Now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brings it in at the 13. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Texans to the line. First and 10.
All right. 11.
Here he is to throw. Forced out to his right. The right side hauled in by Collins. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Houston calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
So you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
He'll look to throw it. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 50-yard line.
Why Tony?
Setting up to pass. Oh, nice adjustment to bring in that tip pass. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Even 25 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock, what a play to get him into range. And now they can win it all as time expires. So now it's all up to Kaimi Fairbairn. This 42 yards from the right hash. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This 42 yards from the right half. The kick is good. He got it. And the third time he puts it through will be the charm. They've won it. So it's a win for the Texans. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it.